If you have an aching back, you are not alone. Thousands of people suffer from debilitating back pain. Often surgery is the only way to relieve that pain. News Channel 5's Roxanne Stein reports tonight. Another option is spelling relief to many people who suffer from lower back pain.
Just a few months ago, Jeff Arsht couldn't work out at all.
I had an asymmetrically bulging disc in my lower back where the disc itself was slightly bulged into the spine, not just kind of compressed.
He couldn't think about lifting weights.
I had about 4 good hours a day, and they said that's about where it's going to be. I had pain up into my upper back, a lot of pain down into my left leg, to the point where at the end of a given day, I would have to literally go home and lay on the floor.
For the thousands of people who suffer from lower back pain, surgery and a long recovery often seem to be the only option.
It's actually pumping the disc to allow the fluid to go.
Jeff heard about the DRX-9000 at Dr. Randy Lorich's office in Boca Raton, a new non-surgical option to treat lower back pain.
Majority of the problems, sciatic symptoms, herniated disc, bulging disc, and protruding disc.
It doesn't really look like this piece of equipment is doing much for the patient, but it's the subtle movements of the DRX-9000 that make it so effective.
It's traction.
It's traction, but it's angulated traction.
Which is?
Basically, it sets an angle for the spine to allow for it to specify a disc. So that's what's most important. We want to get to the disc that is specific.
For about 30 minutes, the lower back is gently pulled apart.
We set it up where there's a shoulder support, okay, then there's an upper body support and a lower body support. This supports the pelvis and also supports the lumbar spine. It's allowing the disc to decompress. It opens up the area, allows blood flow to go in, and allows for fibrous tissue to actually regenerate or rejuvenate. And basically what Axiom's saying is it's discal regeneration or rejuvenation.
FDA approved just 2 years ago, the DRX-9000 is available only in a few South Florida medical facilities. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Clay Bainham says it works for many patients.
It's a good device. It's among several that provide non-operative treatment for spinal injuries.
It worked for Jeff, who is back in the gym.
I went through my 6-week sessions and have been in completely great shape. Every now and again I goof up and I do a little too much extra at the gym, which I'm actually able to do now, and we come back in for what I call a little touch-up.
Best of all, his entire day belongs to him and not his aching back.
I do work out in my yard. In fact, with the recent hurricanes, I was even able to put up my own hurricane shutters. I didn't have to hire anybody or get extra help.
The DRX-9000 has an 86% success rate if the 20-session protocol is followed. In some cases, it is covered by insurance. It costs about $3,000 for those 20 sessions. Roxanne Stein, News Channel.